I'm Lynn. Welcome back to Cooking with Lynn. In my kitchen today again with my Cooking with Lynn series for the Cumberland Library. Today I'm making shrimp fried rice. It's actually a very quick and easy dish that you can make on a weeknight. Impressive enough to serve to guests, but certainly easy, and you can vary it in a few different ways. I'm doing shrimp fried rice. You can do chicken fried rice, pork fried rice, beef fried rice, anything you want. So I'm going to tell you what you need, and then we'll get going. It doesn't take very long, and you'll have a dinner prepared before you know it. Alright, so what do I need? Obviously shrimp. I've got my shrimp here, got some little shrimps here. Preferably not already cooked. You want to cook it in there with the other ingredients, because if you're warming it up with the other ingredients, it can get rubbery, because if it's already cooked, it's going to overcook. And it doesn't matter what size, whatever size shrimp you want, whatever protein you want. If you want to put pork or chicken in there, just want to cut it up kind of small. Carrots. I've got 2 carrots here. I've got some peas. They're just frozen peas. Obviously rice. I'm using jasmine rice. It's best if you cook it ahead, so leftover rice is good, or just cook it ahead and let it sit for a while. You don't have to, but it works better that way. I've got garlic. I'm going to use teriyaki, soy sauce, ginger, and I'm going to top it with some green onion and some toasted sesame seeds. So I got some sesame seeds that I got, and I just toasted them in the pan a little bit so they get like a little bit more flavor and a little darker in color. I don't know if you can see that. And I think that's it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut up my carrot. I already started. And you want a small dice on that. And you really only need a couple good sized carrots. And I want to dice them nice and small. You can get fancy and cut the round part off and just make them like perfect little square carrot bits, but I just don't have the patience. I don't care to do that. I don't care if they're rounded. I'm not getting that fancy. But you do want it small, so I'm cutting them like this, and I do want them pretty small. For a couple reasons. One is everything in here is kind of small, so you don't want one big chunky thing. And also, the smaller they are, the faster they'll cook. Carrots take a while to cook, so it's going to be the first thing we get in the pan, so we can get that going. So, that being said, I'm not using olive oil, I'm using regular oil. I'm using the same pan I toasted the sesame seeds in. Not too much, but kind of coat the bottom of the pan. You can use sesame oil if you want. It has a very strong taste though, so to coat the bottom of the pan with that might be too much. So maybe the sesame oil would be good for just like a garnish after. You can throw some sesame oil on there. Kitty's waiting for his food over there very patiently, somewhat patiently. Alright, I'll let that get warm. And I cooked a cup of rice in a cup and a half of water. This is jasmine rice, and I just salted the water and cooked it as, you know, package directions. And my cat's gonna make noise now. And just let it sit for a while so it's already cooked. It can take a little while, 15-20 minutes, so do it ahead, and then that way you have all your stuff ready, and you could just throw this together when you get home from work. I think we're ready to get that in there. Where's my... There we go. Yep, when you hear a sizzle, you know your pan is ready. And we're going to get some salt down in there. And just let that go. Now, obviously, if you don't like carrots, you don't like peas, you can leave it out. You can put broccoli in there. You want to cut it up small, though. Or, you know, other vegetables. Maybe zucchini might be good in there also. But sort of traditionally, and I like it with peas and carrots. I'm going to cut up my garlic. Just Give it a good smash. Get that skin off. And give it a good mince. You can use, you could use garlic powder. I prefer real garlic. That's going real good. And just mince that real good. Real small. Obviously, you can buy garlic already minced in a jar. I also don't prefer that. You can. Certainly. Ouch. Ooh, and I got myself. Pause. Alright, we shall survive. It happens. I just sharpened my knives and I cleaned the blade off with my finger, which is not the right thing to do, so lesson learned. Anyway, we're back in business. It happens. Just be careful. A dull knife is dangerous, but a really sharp one can also be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Alright, so at this point, I think we can get our garlic in there. Finished mincing it. Alright, get that in there. And now all we have left to do is cook our shrimp. I'm going to cook this down a little bit more. Add some pepper. If you want it spicy, you can add some red pepper flakes. You can put them in now, you can put them in later, you can put some sriracha over the top, but if you have watched any of my videos, you know I'm not a super spicy person. But if you like that, by all means. The carrots are already starting to get soft. Alright, let's get the shrimp in there. So I took the tails off. I don't understand when they leave tails on in a dish. Never understood that. I guess if it's a dish you're going to pick up the shrimp and eat it, maybe, but I don't know. But anyway, I took the tails off, I dried them real good, and I put some salt and pepper on them. You want to flavor every part of the dish. So just let that go. Turn the heat down a little. And shrimp doesn't take very long to cook. You're going to see how quick this is. If it was already cooked shrimp and that's all you had, then you would want to wait and just add it at the very end. Toss it in with the rice and all the other things. Just to warm it through at the end. You don't really want to cook it a second time if it's already cooked. I'm just going to get that mostly cooked, and then I'm going to throw my rice in. Just kind of toss it around. And we can throw our ginger in now. You can use fresh ginger if you have it. I do not have it. I'm going to throw maybe half a teaspoon, depending on how much you like it. I kept fresh ginger in the freezer, and I don't know, when I wanted to use it, it was frozen, and I don't know, it just didn't seem to work out for me too well. You can buy frozen little cubes. I think I've used them before on video, little frozen cubes of ginger. That works too. So at this point, I'm almost done. I'm going to throw our rice in. I don't know if I'm going to use all of this. Very stuck. Put that in there. Just kind of eyeball it. I mean, obviously this serves about 4, but if you'll probably eat it all, just the two of us. It's so good, but you know, make the ratio whatever you want. If you want more rice, more veggies, more stuff, whatever, make it your own. Sticky rice, very sticky rice. Yeah, I'm gonna toss it around, and then I'm gonna start seasoning it. I'm gonna put more. Probably should just put it all. My husband loves rice. Very, very, very sticky. Okay. Toss that around, and now let's get some of those. Making a mess. It's going everywhere. No wonder my stove is dirty all the time. Alright. let's get some soy sauce in there. This is low sodium soy sauce. You want to be careful because if you use a regular one and you've already salted, you're going to have it, it's going to be a little too salty. Let's just get that in there. Toss it around. And put the heat up a little bit. So I'm going to want my rice to get a little bit brown. I want it to look like brown rice. This is just white jasmine rice. You can use brown rice if you want. And I'm also going to put teriyaki. This teriyaki sauce and marinade has sesame seeds that sit right on the top for some reason, and then sometimes they all come out at once. They're all sitting there. I don't want a big, there we go. This is really good teriyaki sauce though. It's nice and thick. Put a little bit more. That should be good. Once the shrimp is cooked, you can taste it as you go, just to see if it's seasoned the way you like it. All right, and at this point, we can throw in our peas. Also eyeballing, you know what? Heck with it. I save a little tiny bit. So I probably added maybe 2 tablespoons of teriyaki, and maybe the same with the soy sauce. Again, once the shrimp is cooked, you can taste it and see if you need more of anything. You can put more ginger. You can, that's what's good about this dish, is you can add as you go. And now I'm just going to let the peas cook through. I want the rice to get a little bit brown. Maybe even get a little crispy on the bottom. Kind of like paella, if you've ever had that. The rice gets crunchy. Alright, what else? I think I have enough peas in there. And I'm going to cut up my garnish. Can you see how fast that was? I'm going to cut up some green onion. I'm just going to use the green for garnish. Luckily, I didn't bleed all over the place. I forgot I sharpened my knives, and they were very, very, very sharp. And that should be good. I think my shrimp is done. Cooked through, so I'm going to taste. See what's going on here. The color is kind of washed out on the video, but it's pretty because it's got a lot of color and it's yummy. Easy, super, super, super easy. See if our carrots are cooked through. I just dropped the pea down my shirt. It was actually perfect. It's just salty enough. A little sweetness from the teriyaki. Alright, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to plate it up. And I'm going to call hubby. He's going to come eat. It's a whole meal, and what did that take me? I mean, the whole video is 15 minutes long. And I didn't do that much pre-prep. I just cut a carrot ahead of time, but I mean, it took no time at all. It's a whole meal. Alright, let's plate this. sesame. So it looks like it came right from a Chinese restaurant. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? That's a whole meal in a bowl. Comfort food. Easy. Quick. And I guarantee you, you'll make it, and you'll make it more than once. You know what? It serves four. No. We're gonna eat this all. Maybe be a little left over for lunch tomorrow. Beautiful. Dinner is served. All right. I hope you try it. Try it with different variations. Try it with chicken. Try it with pork. If you like shrimp and you like all those ingredients, you will love this. It's super quick and easy, like I said. Come back and see me again in February. What am I making? I don't know, something. Anyway, it'll be announced on our website, cumberlandlibrary.org. Check out our Facebook page and our Instagram page and our YouTube channel. And if you're local, come and see us. We've got lots of good stuff going on. We've got other cooking things. We've got crafts. We've got kids stuff and teen stuff. So make sure you come and see us. And I will see you again in February. Take care.